Hey there guys, welcome back to Let's Play Tales of Xillia Bly with your host Dameol SC. I am... It's been a few days since I was able to upload this. As you may have seen in yesterday's upload, I'm actually traveling to Fort Lauderdale right now, and because I'm traveling, I did not have access to, I brought a whole bunch of stuff because I wanted to be able to record it, and then when I got here, I kind of realized I didn't have controllers, so I've been kind of shut out here for a bit.
I don't understand. The spirit fossil came off. How is she able to continue walking?
We're going to war with another world? All the money and manpower required wouldn't it be a lot better if we just devoted that to solving the Spyrex issue instead? Yes, we would. You're a smarty. So I'm guessing we want to go back to our wonderful brother's house. Am I on armor now, or am I on... I seem to be pretty much up to date on armor. Interesting. Eyes of the Sacred Beast and Hair of the Demon Beast. Why are there Sacred Beast and Demon Beast hanging around the same place? That's rude. I don't like that. Creepy antenna. Wow, I've gotten a lot of this stuff. I misread that as a pleasant troll instead of a pheasant tail. And lastly, accessories, even though I never freaking buy accessories. So what do you look like, Mr. Armor Shop? Honestly, about the same with what I've got. I can buy a Tyrant Fist, I can buy a Rune Staff. And then I guess I can buy some armor. Might be good. Buy you. You already have that, you already have that. Buy you, buy you. Alright, that should be good. And now I guess I will head back to our good brother and friend and Alvin's person, his place. Because that definitely feels like the point where like story things will happen. That's a habit I picked up from Tales of Xillia that I don't think will ever really go away. Is running over and trying to find, running over to save points and seeing if skits come up. I kind of like that system though, to be honest. At least, I don't like the system where you have to stay at an inn and fish for skits that Xillia had. But I did like the system of just go to save points to trigger them rather than just randomly showing up in random... that's not where I want to be. Showing up in random cities. If you went too great, if you're not, you missed it. Well, he's on the second floor, isn't he? Yep, he is. Hello, Brother John. Oh, you're not Brother John. I'll leave you the secret. My invention is the invention inventor. The machine will think independently in order to invent inventions without any human intervention. That sounds terrible. It's going to invent an invention to kill all humans. Kill all humans. Here, we're to the inventor releases his first world-class invention. Seriously? Yes, rest here in order to cause the plot to progress. Because that's what we are ready to do. We are ready for plot to happen.
What are you doing, Alvin?
He is sitting there, brooding. Good job, Alvin. You brood.
Figured I'd stay away, since everyone's so sick of me.
Maybe because you're a big fat liar.
Yeah, that's just who I am, alright.
I have comments, but it won't let me...
And what about you, Elise? Wondering...
Actually, I guess I can go ahead and do it now. I'm glad this scene is happening. I actually have been wondering why they didn't have a Alvin reconciliation scene where people sort of forgive him for what he did. And to be honest, I will say, as much as I boggled at the fact that they kept accepting Alvin back at this party, based on what we now know, I can understand where Alvin was coming from. and he does seem genuinely repentant. Although I think if Mila had actually died, even he wouldn't be able to come back. But since she conveniently survived, I can understand why they forgave him. The issue that I have is that it really feels like he joined the party and people re-accepted him into the party, like at the beginning of today. Like, I mean, he showed up, and then we went and we fought Maxwell, and people accepted him, and then we passed out, and we woke up, and then we went on this like ragtag adventure and fought with Gaius, and now they're having this discussion. See, I feel like this discussion should have happened whenever they woke up. It was kind of hanging in the air for a while.
What to do?
Yeah. I just don't know what the right choice is.
Well, that's what makes you an adult.
Well, you're talking to the wrong guy. I don't know much about being a kid. Never really had a childhood.
So were you a member of Exodus ever since you were just a little boy?
Oh, even Tipo looks sad.
Yeah, that's right. I thought it was okay to trick people. When things would go bad, I'd just disappear.
You can get away with that when you're a kid. Not so much when you're an adult.
I'd take the path of least resistance. I pretty much just did whatever didn't hurt me, that's all.
Which is fine up until the point when you
Then
get to a decision.
Does that mean you won't be going with Mila and Jude?
Oh no, he will be. He's absolutely the one that's committed to this.
You know what? That kid forces me to wake up and smell reality.
He's good at that. What are they
They're all
sitting
just
on?
so mature. The way they hide their real feelings about me.
Oh, now I get it. You're lonely, aren't you, Alvin?
Why, yeah, it has to be.
I've never been much for expressing my feelings, I suppose.
Because he's lived his whole life avoiding close contact. That way he could disappear.
But even if they do hate me, I have to stick it out. I'm not leaving this time.
So does that mean that you really want to be their friend again?
Friend is a interesting word for Alvin. You seem like a
I learned that
swing.
building real trust with people takes a lot more work than you think.
Being a grown-up sounds like an awful lot of pain.
It seems like the older you get, the tougher it is to share your feelings with others. Anyway, no one will want to be friends with me until I can make the first move.
That is very true. I'm really glad that he understands that the time of others stepping forward to him is over.
It's hard, but it sure beats being alone.
I wonder what I'm supposed to do now. What do I have to do to become happy?
You have to decide what happiness is to you and
Well,
pursue that.
It's different for everyone.
Hey, I was right. Good job, Alvin.
You just have to find what works for you. I'm sure you know what you want by now.
I guess so. It hasn't been easy, but I've learned a lot traveling with everybody.
Hoping people in life and death situations will either kill you or teach
I know
you.
that. I definitely don't want to stop, that's for sure. I want to keep on learning more, and I want to make some new friends.
At least it's so adorable.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good to me.
Some help you are.
I told you, I'm the wrong guy to ask about this stuff. Sorry about that, kid.
Aww.
That's a thank you. I just wanted you to know that from now on, I'm gonna be your friend,
I
okay?
feel like Elise is the one who was most adamant about not being his friend, so I am glad they started with her. Everyone else is a very live and let live type of relationship.
How come the kids are the wisest people in this group?
Because a lot of times have changed, and you gotta grow up fast in Xillia.
Trouble sleeping, young miss?
And of course, they're going to save Jude and Mila for the
Yeah.
last one.
I still haven't made up my mind. What about you?
I've reached a decision. I have decided to go with them.
Where are we going, though?
See,
That is the one thing that I've never truly understood about, what's happened so far. Because Jude said if you guys want to go back to Reza Maxia, then it's time they part ways because he wants to save this world. How is he going to do that? To save this world, you kind of have to go to Reza Maxia and, confront Gaius. Because Gaius is not in this world. So I'm not entirely sure what that has to do with anything. It seemed an odd point to force this discussion.
I wonder if I'm the only one who's still on the fence.
Quite literally.
You're not alone.
Huh?
When Lord Klein passed away, I inherited the keys to the kingdom, along with many doubts.
Actually, no, whenever the king
But
passed away.
Eventually you figured out what to do, right? I used to think that everything works out if you do your best, but I've been proven wrong every time.
Has it not worked out yet?
Does Agria still haunt you?
I keep thinking there might have been something else I could have done for her.
I know that feeling well.
Oh, you mean with King Noctigal?
Yeah, very much so. I was just thinking about him.
Am I that easy to read? Let me tell you, life does not become any simpler the older you get. But I must say, I am a bit surprised by you.
In what way?
I was under the impression that Jude was the one who occupied your every waking thought.
Come on now, don't be silly. Is it obvious?
Yes, I'm afraid.
I do
it
actually feel
is.
really sorry for Leia, because Jude is so effing
You know,
oblivious.
I once thought that if I became a nurse, that I might find happiness. After all, when Jude's happy, I'm happy. Simple enough, right? But now, I'm starting to get the feeling that Jude just might be better off without me.
You can't base your life decisions on someone else's
I mean,
ideal.
I don't want to get in his way again.
How did you ever get
know?
in his way? God damn it.
Leah, would you like to know what my reasons are and why I've decided to go along with Jude and Mila?
Are you willing to tell me?
No, I'm just being a dick.
I would like to be there to walk with them in the future that they wish to create.
That sounds like you.
It sounds like you as well.
But that's not all.
Huh?
I plan to take the lead and pull the two of them along behind me. That is my true desire.
I'm taking over.
And I? What do I really
And that's what
want?
you have to focus on, not on what Jude really wants.
I think you already know your answer, miss.
What I really want is to see Jude's smiling face again.
Poor Leia. I'm sorry, Jude just
I
isn't that
suppose
into
that's
you,
it.
and it sucks. Because I
It's a
frankly like
good
Leia more than Mila. Mila doesn't even know who she is at this point.
Hey. Don't you want to sit?
You've changed.
Of course, he's grown up. Mira's journey would
Not
never be
really.
complete.
To be honest, I'm so scared I can't even sleep.
I told you before, if we can just dispel the schism, I'll handle everything from there.
But I have a feeling we can't do that without fighting Gaius. Maxwell
There's
may
no
release
reason
it,
for you
but
to be afraid.
Mila! If the
Oh,
schism
that was a very long pause.
so will the temporal crossroads, right?
Yes. The destruction of the schism means the death of Maxwell.
That doesn't make any sense. Maxwell existed before the schism. How would
The temporal crossroads were born from Maxwell and that unique spirit climb, so they will vanish too.
Man, I swear I asked this before, because I was saying, do we have to kill Maxwell to dismiss the schism? And people said that Maxwell already said he could dismiss it. But no, apparently, yeah, you have to kill Maxwell and get rid of the schism. You guys lied to me. Okay, well, I think only like one person said that, but one person lied to me.
Why? Why didn't I realize what's happened to you? I know. You never told me because you wanted me to find my own answer first. Isn't that right?
Yes? No? Now here's the real question. If we infuse mana into that, what kind of Spyrite will be born from it? Because there's not really all that special about it, but it was chosen for the plot, so I bet it will end up being something special. I'm sorry about pausing this much.
Mila?
It was just easier for me that way.
What, to pretend you needed it, or what?
The entity known as Maxwell is essential for the spirits. So they will need a new Maxwell.
Then we won't be able to stay together anymore?
God dang it, Jude! Aaliyah grew past this.
Parting is a human emotion. Such emotions no longer apply to me.
You're not a spirit yet.
And there's no other way, is there?
I do.
Maxwell created me, so perhaps he could restore my.
Oh! That's what the not needing the a spirit meant, because she actually is a spirit now. That makes so much more sense.
Jude, is that what you really want?
So Maxwell
Let's create a new
created her as a spirit, even though she was trying to defeat him.
And let's create it together.
Together.
It's very odd that you were just talking about how he would have to die in order for your future, but then you're also going to ask him for a favor, possibly? Who the hell is that?
Gaius!
Just relax. I've come here to tell you something.
How the hell did you know where we were?
Well? What then?
We are ready to commence our operation, to wipe out every Spyrix in Elympous.
So your attack from before was just to check whether Spyrites were usable?
Exactly.
You came here to tell us that?
No.
This would be a good time to say, by the way, they are.
You have a dream for the future of the world that is vastly different from mine. So,
Take it easy.
this is a piece of Muse's power.
What?
The power to slice through space? What of it?
Here, I give you a chance to return to Riza Maxia quietly if you choose to.
Interesting.
You'd still offer us a chance to end things peacefully.
Or a chance to escape.
Gaius, you know full well that we can't walk the same path. Not anymore.
If you wish to make your dream a reality, then come and face me. I won't run, and I won't hide.
Now I'm going to walk away.
Wait. What about Muse?
She is very torn. She has incredible power, yet she knows not how to use it.
She needs a strong guiding hand.
In hindsight, I was cruel to force such a weak person to become strong.
I actually
so
thought that right when
suddenly.
he did it. I was like, he usually detests people that,
He wants to save her too, doesn't he?
are wishy-washy.
I know I might just be fighting for selfish reasons now. But I know that I have to go face Gaius. I need to get a grip on these fragile feelings. Otherwise, I won't become the adult I want to be. So, Mila,
This little
If
like
I
trumpet
ever stray
fanfare
from my
reminds me
path,
of
Promise me that you'll be there to remind me who I
the
really
Genesis.
am.
I will.
So what is the thing around her neck then if the spirit fragment on her leg fell off? Because it looks like a spirit fragment, but she's had it the whole game. So everyone's decided to stay. Let's go to Rizamaxia.
Sleep well?
I do have to say, although I think it is incredible for Gaius' character that he would come and say, you know, effectively what he's saying is both of us are very, very strong-willed and independent, and we each have a vastly different vision for the future, so we need to find out whose vision will persist before we enact our plan. It's a little bit more depressing that in terms of Jude and Mila, the only reason the climax of the game can happen is because we got help from the adversary. You know, at the end of the day, if Gaius hadn't been so not megalomanious, but hadn't been so considerate, and you know, so it fits with his character completely to say that. Did I press a button? I must press a button. Fits with his character completely to say, I believe that the strongest person should dictate the flow of the future, and your vision conflicts with mine, and we haven't had a decisive answer to who is stronger. So it completely makes sense for him. But for us, it kind of means that we aren't resolving our own story. You know, only because of who Gaius is does this story get to resolve. So how do I unpause you? There we go.
Yes.
That might have been the best sleep I've had in my entire life. I was dead to the world.
I decided I'm coming with you. I won't bore you with my reasons, though.
Because you want to be my nurse.
Thanks, Leia. Let's do our best.
Yep. I'm coming too.
I would hope so. I depend on you.
And me three.
I shall accompany you as well.
Wouldn't do for the only Olympian here to sit this one out.
What about you, Mila? Are you coming?
So you've made up your minds.
Then there's something we need to tell you. Check this out.
Now,
Nifty knife.
now that I made you choose, I know I just said this, but, to stay here instead of going to Rizamaxia, we're going to Rizamaxia.
Gaius brought this to us last night. He called it a piece of Muse's power.
Does that mean we could use it to tear open the breach?
I love that you put that decision to them, and they didn't even have an option to go home until now.
Looks like it.
Gaius truly is inscrutable.
He's mocking us.
I wouldn't say that. I actually really respect Gaius. He is one of the... it depends on how you define best, but he's one of the most unique and interesting Tales villains.
I don't think so. We might be fighting against one another, but he's a good guy.
Nice to see her actually talking to me.
Well...
I appreciate it. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Aww.
It's a bummer there's nobody here to send off the heroes.
Quick, Alvin,
That
get your
shouldn't be a
cousin.
problem.
We'll just have to accept that we're unsung heroes.
Oh, that was not the answer to the problem I was hoping for.
Who needs an adoring crowd? Let's have a pre-battle cheer.
God damn it.
If you insist.
Couldn't hurt.
Make sure to put some feeling into it.
Indeed.
Here goes nothing.
Here goes something.
Everyone, let's finish what we started.
Hooray for finishing! That was a cheer, really? That was a statement. Where Muse's nice. Nice knife.
Muse seems to have fallen completely under Gaius's control.
She just really wants someone to tell her what to do. She can't think for herself, which again is why I find her, like Gaius's tolerance of her, to be a little bit bewildering.
I'd say it's more that Muse has finally found someone she can rely on. She had been yearning for someone to guide her.
That girl has some big-time dependency issues.
She certainly does.
She's like my own dark shadow.
She is your sister, sort of.
I wish we could have met under different circumstances.
Whatever the nature of their relationship, Muse's ability to manipulate dimensional space is now in Gaius's hands. That is no trivial matter.
I think it's pretty trivial.
Agreed. Even the great spirits are no match for a blade that can sever dimensional barriers.
That doesn't sound promising. Should we turn tail and run away?
No, Alvin, you just said you weren't going to do that anymore.
Yes, let's do that. Do you really think I would say
I
something?
almost expect a reaction shot from Alvin on that one.
Of
Never
course
way.
not.
You know me well.
Oh, yeah! Snag something good!
Leia, you might not want to have this skit in the middle of a marketplace.
Is it really okay to steal like that?
Of course it is! We won that battle fair and square.
Yikes. So might makes right, huh?
Does that mean if we lose, the enemy might take something of ours?
Like your life?
Yep. If we were to lose, the enemies could have Tipo.
What?
You can't take Tipo without my permission! We'll let them have your hairband! Hey, that's off limits! I had to save up my allowance for weeks to buy this. It's my #1 favorite.
But I'm everyone's #1 favorite!
Fine, fine. If we lose, we'll just have to sacrifice Alvin's coat.
The hell you will. I love this thing.
Man, I kept seeing these things flashing behind the skit, and I thought there was like a visual glitch going on. And I'm like, what's going on, guys? I'm scared. Alright, so we're almost out of time, but not quite. Let's see if we can get back to where we want to be. First, we have to save, though. Come on, I believe in you. Excellent. And back to the sad music. It is very sad music. It really kind of fits the theme of the second part of this game, where it's just you really feel the loss. Here's the breach that no one can see until we get right up to it. Oh my god! It's also bigger before you get to the cutscene.
Jude, you're up.
Well, that was... How'd you know how to do that? Quick, cut the other way to make it a full circle. A perfect circle.
Can we look before we leap?
Sure, look right now.
Less looking, more leaping.
Not so fast.
What now?
You really think we can beat Gaius and Muse like this?
I mean, we've done it before.
Don't tell me you're getting cold feet.
I don't think that's what he's implying.
Do we need to take care of any business back in Riza?
We absolutely do. We have to visit all the cities.
We can go back?
Well, that's the whole point, dude.
Yes, we can probably return to Riza Maxia from the temporal crossroads.
Alvin has a point. We cannot expect help from anyone.
Except each other.
In other words, we must be fully prepared.
Right. We gotta think these things through. We're on our own after all.
Good point. Ready, everyone?
Let's do it.
Last one in has to kiss Tipo. Hey, no fair.
I gotcha.
No need to worry. We're all bound for the same destination.
Apparently, Mila and Jude are completely okay with kissing Tipo. I think Jude's gotten a taste for it.
Guess we'll never get the knack for doing things as a group.
Hey, it's worked for us so far.
I guess you're right. Well, looks like we're up.
Okay, Mila was the last one. Just barely.
What?
Looks about the same.
Hey, nice of you to join us. Either we ended up in a different place from last time, or it got a major remodel.
I mean, yeah, granted, that's not where the warp was before, but I definitely remember this in terms of the temporal place.
Gaius must have used Maxwell's power to alter things here.
Well, but Gaius doesn't control Maxwell's power. You mean Muses?
Where's Leia?
Kissing Tipo? No, okay. I didn't know why she would be.
Where'd you go?
I found another breach like the one we came through.
Don't tell me you went in it.
I did. It leads to Riza Maxia, so that's the wrong way.
No, that's the right way. Also, how did you go through it? You don't have Muse's knife.
Then Gaius and Muse must be that way.
So the whole point of this scene is to let you know if you want to go to the end of the game, go this way. Otherwise, go this way.
This presents a dilemma. I assumed we would just be following the same path as last time.
At your age, Rowan, never assume things will be easy.
Well said. We have other dangers to contend with besides Gaius and Muse.
Better keep our guard up.
Let's go, everyone.
Onward to victory and pancakes. Omega elixir.
Don't you think you should go home? Even just...
No, I'm definitely going home.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I'll do it.
And when Mila toots the horn, he climbs right on board.
No, that's not... I was planning to do it anyway.
Whatever.
So which way...
Gaius has been busy keeping order in Rashagal ever since Noctigal died.
was killed?
I wonder what's going on back at his old castle in Canbalar.
So there's a lot of sub-events going on. God dang.
You sure you don't need to stop by Niakara for anything?
Oh yeah, we definitely want to see frickin' Ivar again.
Actually, it has been a while since I've shown my face around town. I wouldn't mind seeing how everyone's doing.
Well, when we have a chance, let's make the trip.
You don't want to pay Balin a visit?
Dude, we just left there.
Why? Are you hoping to hear one of his humiliating stories about my past?
Absolutely.
The more you bring it up, the more curious we get.
2 more? So, they said that this must be the way to go, but they didn't really...
What a crazy place! But that's okay!
We're used to it.
So that's not where I want to go. Then is this the... That's where I just came from. God dang it. I wish they hadn't shown me in a cutscene, hey, go this way, if they weren't going to define where this way was. Another all divide that I won't be using, most likely, unless I really need it.
Fezabel Marsh. Wasn't that the site of a famous battle between Rashagal and Ajur?
Why are you bringing this up now?
Yes. 20 years ago. It's a place that looms large in my life. If we go there, I may remember things that are perhaps best forgotten.
Oh, we're definitely going there
That's
then.
right. We were part of that war. I'm sorry.
Why are we bringing up now? So we're back at Mila's Shrine. Interesting place to have a slight touchdown. But with that, I will go ahead and save. Next time, we will go make final preparations, see final places, hang out with final people, and proceed on to the end game. Or what I have to assume is the end game. Look forward to it, guys.